Boobs.
Crackers. 44 Magnum.
Whatever you do and say will never be held against you.
Oh, thank God. It's about goddamn time. Okay.
So boobs and magnums.
Damn.
And crackers? Like, the crackers is the weird one.
Okay. So last time, immediately after awakening from a long rest, Leaf asks Todd for Anthrax's ashes after telling her to be careful with them. Leaf opens the vial, huffs the ashes, and such a crackling goes off in her brain that her brain begins to hemorrhage as she drops the vial, breaking it and scattering the ashes on the ground. She can feel Anthrax's spirit attempt to possess Leaf's body, but her body begins to drain with the attempt of blood coming from her eyes and nose. Evan takes diamonds from Kite's bag and slaps Leaf with a revive spell in order to save her. Barely coming back to life, her brain is still hemorrhaging, exhausting her to the point of near death. Evan starts to wonder about the well-being of him and his companions as he's starting to notice a huge guilt by association pattern with Vecna and anyone loyal to him, as even in death, Anthrax seems to be cursing the party. Todd scoops up the ashes mixed in dirt into a new vial as the party moves into the lake in Deeproit. In the distance, the Rattlings help a very wounded Victor towards the corpse of the Lord of Hunger in the lake. A horde of rats don't notice the party coming closer as they are bowed towards their dead god. Nova casts Shield of Faith on Leaf. The Skybreakers that follow the party into Deeproit are terrified and cajoled. Nova's tablet of fate is behind the body of the Lord of Hunger, and Evan casts haste on her, and Kite teleports Nova 10 feet from the tablet and Victor. Victor calls on Zealanthia for strength, saying it's because of their lack of faith that everything has gone to shit. He will guide them not from the weakness of his own flesh, but from the strength with the Lord of Hunger. As he monologues, Evan shoots Victor, shattering the bones in his chest, but with the power of the nearby corium shards, Victor fuses with the body of the Lord of Hunger, becoming the Lord of Devastation. Kite casts Wall of Force around Nova and the Tablet of Fate, then preps to dodge. Nova touches the tablet and is whisked away to the arena in Vox Hollow. Draken and Nova appear to be the winners in the Pantheon, but Jasper reminds them there can only be one winner and they must kill each other. Draken wants Nova to make it look like she's killed him. She refuses at first, but concedes. She tries to hit him and continues to miss. New Hawk hits Devastation, but his attack is halved twice with his resistance. This continues until the party realizes the instability from the corium radiation and Devastation is cycling his weakness, leading the party to roulette their way towards some version of survival. Devastation attempts to go invisible, but not before Todd casts Light. Kite uses a spell to persuade 8 rats to his side and fight the corpse of their god. Back in the tablet, Draken tries to get Nova to defeat him, but she continues to do little to no damage as she concedes, saying that since he's the better fighter, he should beat her and take up the mantle since she's doing such a poor job of it. Draken agrees that her mantle is heavy and needs a stronger tool, so he gives her the frosted axe and says it's time to kill that little bitch Jasper. She throws the axe and splits his head, then it boomerangs back to Nova's hand, and Draken sends her on her way with his blessing. Party continues their attack varieties on Devastation, leaning into any attack that does well. Devastation takes this personally and tries to eat Todd. In between tail swipes and attacks, Devastation swallows Todd. Todd tries to use necrotic damage from the inside of the belly of the beast, but it's resistant even to that damage. Evan and Todd begin screaming at Devastation, and Kite begins to cry. Even when Todd is able to escape after taking a beating from New Hawk, Devastation turns invisible and eats Todd again. Luckily, Todd is able to Misty Step out of his mouth. After a slew of attacks from Kite's sword, Devastation is finally struck down with Nova's fancy new Frosty Axe, and despite Victor's claim that this should have been his ascension.
Kelly?
Yes.
That was awesome.
You should do that from now on.
you made this whole thing sound like an edited event. Like if you were to take the whole thing, Alex, you should hire her as an editor.
Kelly, you are hired for monologuing our intros. For recap,
like,
you are a good recapper.
You hit all the key events.
Yeah.
And in a very matter-of-fact situation with a little bit of nice flair to it to make it descriptive. It was good.
Well, thank you very much.
So if you want to forward your resume to lordofdevastation@hotmail.com, we can get right on that.
They'll use Hotmail.
I also had a note as I was listening to the session. Connor made a good point that when he fought the Lord of Hunger, he bit his head off because he Godzilla breathed down his throat.
Godzilla 2016.
Yeah, he Godzilla down it, so there was like a rip right through it. It's not like his head was missing; it was just like this massive, just carnage to the actual head.
Okay, I thought his head was taken off, so I put a note here when he becomes Lord of Devastation. Note: since Newhawk previously bit off the head of the Lord of Hunger, this seems like the body of a monstrous rat with the head of a normal-sized man.
That's how I choose to see it.
That's how I thought. So it's I was pretty.
It's able to bite and eat Todd is just because it unhinges its jaws like a fucking snake.
It's Victor, stretching his mouth, or it's the bottom jaw of the Lord of Hunger, but the rest of the top of the head is Victor, so he just has this massive underbite.
I also have one other thing I'd like to mention. I have a map for the final fight, and I love it.
Let's see.
You're gonna have to wait, but I do have it. I'll give you a snippet of it.
Okay.
Man has a map.
I think it's bigger. I think it's bigger than the other ones. So I'm gonna slowly get this into view.
Every man says that.
It's got this beautiful purple color to it, and that's it.
Very pretty. Aww.
Most things don't say that, though, Kelly.
Just the tip of the map. That's all we get.
Well, gotta leave some suspense. There's not all that much to show.
It always starts with just the tip, and then it ends up being.
And then you got a fucking 5-year-old.
Well, 6, but.
Hey, I was close. Not liking.
I was gonna say, and then you just get to roll initiative, but.
I'm gonna. When we come to Texas, Nathan convinced me. I'm gonna bring my Lego terrain for Kill Team.
Dude, we should have been using Lego. What the fuck?
Well, you painted that thing up, and there are rules for it, so
That was good. It was decent.
Honestly, it's not as aesthetically pretty, but even if you used coins that had the names of what everything was on the top of it from the aerial point of view, that would probably be clearer, but obviously it's not as pretty as the figures.
Figures work good.
Yeah.
So you guys are still deep underground. You have left Deep Roit, and you are all within this kind of shallow river here. Yeah, you guys are within this very shallow lake of this heavy green colored liquid, the corium liquid that you guys have known of. There's a couple of deeper patches of the water, but all of the ratlings that were bowing all begin to stand up. Hundreds, if not maybe upwards of 1,000. You guys had used a hypnotic pattern to get 12 of them on your side at one point.
8. He tried to convince 12, but he only successfully got 8. I don't know how many of them were killed, though. I wasn't keeping track of that.
All got killed.
Yeah, they were all dead by the end.
Yeah, they're all dead.
Also, you guys were
all dead.
absolutely terrified that Leaf got hit by the breath weapon as you saw one of the Skybreakers get disintegrated from it, and thought she cannot be in the fight at all. That's scary.
Skybreaker was very brave, though.
He was also a chicken.
Yeah,
doing what he loved.
Being a bitch.
Yeah, lied on his resume, like.
Yeah, so you guys are in this lake. You guys have finally conquered the Lord of Hunger once again, the Lord of Devastation. The body is even more mutilated, ripped apart. You see that it's been decaying for some time as well. Much of its flesh has just been rotting, but now it's just been charred and pulled apart and sliced and damaged. You see that it has no life within its eyes, and that corium energy is no longer radiant. The body of Victor Grimwatch still lays off in the distance, and all these ratlings begin to stand up as their eyes begin to turn vibrant green, like the corium water you guys all stand in.
Hey, you sit back down. Shut the fuck up. What are you guys doing? No, stop. Stop that.
Your god is dead again.
The Oracle. The Oracle falls.
Not much of an oracle then, was he?
He maybe found salvation. He found it.
That's convenient.
Sounds like you guys are just making things up.
Oracle tells to find the master.
Oracle tells you to shut up.
Is
Who's the
this
Oracle?
a weird kind of game of Absolute says?
You ask who the Oracle is, as all, like, hundreds of them point towards Victor Grimwatch's body.
That's rough, buddy. Doesn't seem like the most reliable source of information, though.
He speak with master.
Snorkel, more like snorkel.
They all like.
So, I mean,
they all look at Gromit real quick. There's like hundreds of them, maybe almost 1,000. So like, they all look at Gromit.
So, like, since we killed your god, don't you work for us now?
Yeah,
No.
that's how it works.
Yeah, we killed your god twice.
Oracle talk to master.
Twice. We killed him twice.
Isn't he your
Twice.
master?
The Oracle talked to your master, and then we killed your master, and then we killed your Oracle and your master at the same time.
No. Lord of Hunger,
Twice.
not master.
Oh, shit.
Lord of
How many
Devastation.
masters do you have?
Lord of
No,
Devastation, not.
there's somebody else.
Todd, your master.
Well, here, I got an idea. How about you point us to that master and we'll kill him too?
They
Or
all
her. I'm not judging.
they all stop looking up, and they all begin to look straight down. As
Damn
you,
it! I was.
as
I was gonna say
you
that.
see that they
Calamari
all
monster.
you see that they all get on all fours, and even though it's shallow, they start putting their heads underwater, and you see that they just start digging and digging and digging.
Digging underwater.
Well, they're digging on the ground, but they're like kicking the water
Like they're
away.
drowning while they're doing this, right?
Hell yeah.
Like they're
Hell
just like
yeah.
huffing that water while they dig.
Hell yeah, you just see bubbles coming up. Some of them keep passing out and keep on going. But they just start digging.
I'm just gonna like pick one and then just like hold its head underwater and just keep it there.
Oh,
see
that's, Todd, that's just wrong.
You see that you're
Sure.
trying to like hold
Sure.
it down as like it's not
I
even
got
trying
like
to
fucking
resist
no
it.
strength anyway.
It's not even trying to resist you as it just starts to dig.
What are the chances that the Cthulhu is true master?
They all like put their heads back up. What you say?
Yeah, you bitch.
Got him.
Your master would happen to look like an enormous squid, would it?
I don't know. They think what a squid would look like. Do you think these guys ever seen a squid?
We've had this conversation.
Got a lot of arms.
Fuck's a squid.
Lots of arms.
They point off in the distance as you see.
It looks like a sewer banana with arms. They know what those look like.
Sewer banana. Sewer banana nutritious. As they go back under the water. They go back under the water as you guys see that the water level here starts going down as if maybe they're breaking through some kind of crust.
Bullshit!
Do we run? Do we stay?
Do you imagine there's like 800 of them digging? Try to picture like that.
Yeah.
I'd like to use Divine Sense. I'm sure I know the answer to this, but...
How far can Divine Sense go?
60 feet, I think.
They're probably going deeper than that.
Okay.
They're dig a tunnel.
Get out of here.
Digging.
It's here though that Todd, you stop wrangling some of these rats under the water, trying to do more evil than being a bystander. You're trying to.
He's helping.
You're trying to drown
I don't see where the evil is here.
You're trying to drown them.
I fail to see the evil in removing rats who are worshiping an eldritch abomination.
You're trying to drown them. So, but you hear you can
Nothing
feel
evil here.
as your cape starts to turn black. No, I'm kidding. You can actually feel on your robes a light tug.
Ew. And I just fucking swing my fucking metal arm and just backhand whatever just tried to grab me.
You can tell. Well, can you damage a mage hand?
No.
It just goes through.
So you swing right through, and there's a cluster of rocks and like divots of what could have been some collapsing part of the crust above you guys off in the distance, but you can tell off in that distance. Quickly, when you turn around to try to swat, you can see a couple of little creatures kind of like dip their head behind one of the rocks here, and you can see just before they dipped in, they have a very green skin color.
Oh,
Wait a minute.
guys.
What?
I think I see a GRUNGS over there.
Let's go.
Yeah, we're going
Really?
for it.
Come on, Gromit. Let's go.
Yeah.
They wouldn't go into the belly of the beast unless it was critical.
What's
Don't let any of the RATS know.
Okay, New Hawk, can you grab Gromit, please? He needs help.
He does, actually.
Yeah, you guys look at your wounds from being damaged in that last combat, and some of you are doing okay, but some of you are doing very unwell.
Who's a little Matchbox 20? Who's a little unwell?
Who else? Me.
I think a leaf got down to
Gromit.
11.
Let's find a safe place.
Gromit got slapped around a bit, I think.
Let's just find a safe place and sit down for a minute breather. Figure out what our next steps are.
You guys,
34 out of 144.
you guys leave a bit of the lake and let the rats do their business as they keep tunneling. You guys go to the rock as you begin to hear like little bits and mutters. What if they come? What if the rats see us? And you can hear a woman's voice behind it saying, "Don't worry, my dears. I will protect you, and so will they." As you guys turn the corner, you see that there is about 7 grung and malaria.
Oh shit.
Mom, what the fuck are you doing here? This is kind of the belly of the beast. What the fuck?
Why are you
Hey,
wearing?
people!
Why are you wearing your dad's robes that I gave him?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Why don't you show her? Maybe
I
she can
hold up
Why he doesn't have the urn?
my
What do you have to show me?
He died
a
again.
vial that's
Yeah.
a mix
Ghost,
of
he died
ash
again.
and dirt.
Oh yeah, you got a vial of dirt and ashes. I
It's
don't.
like, hey, say hi to Dad.
I
You think
don't-
you can do anything about that?
He's dirt now.
Sensitivity, Jesus.
She goes to
there's
reach
ash.
for the vial and
No,
she's like,
he got turned into ash from a really powerful blast, unfortunately.
Yeah, dickhead Victor turned him into dust. He dusted Dad.
He does to death.
I'll tell you. I feel like that man didn't have much time to live.
What's that supposed to mean?
It's just
Well, I thought you liked that guy. Damn.
it's just a sense I had. You know what they say?
Damn.
You can't always keep what you want.
Once you get what you need.
She gets
Anyway,
a weird grin.
Ew. Don't ever do that again, Ma. Anyway, yeah, what the fuck are you doing here?
She points towards the east, where you can see that the tendrils where Brigsenberg would have been. She goes, well, as you know, Victor came and dropped a meteor on us.
Yeah.
So I went to save the grungs, and some of them, there wasn't enough time. Grommet, you're alive! As like the rest of the grungs are just like, oh, golden grung! Hooray! As they come all around Grommet to give him a hug.
Jesus Christ.
How many grungs are there?
I said 6.
Only 6?
6? And then there should be, 3 on the train?
Yeah, there's 3 on the train up top.
7, 8, 9. Okay, this is good. This is better than...
Man, Grommet, I'm sorry to hear.
This is like the 3rd time this has happened. It's getting annoying.
They go, yeah, it really sucks.
Ugh.
I am not having a good time.
No, the guys on the train are probably having a great time.
You guys have a train?
There's a train. With a llama with a bit of a problem.
The drug habit?
Train has a pool,
Oh, cool.
water.
Oh shit. No, I have the jug.
I also have a jug.
There's water on there. It should be fine.
I feel like it's been so long that we've been without water.
Okay, here's the jug.
We really don't want to go down to that lake.
Been like
It's not good water in the lake.
Jug. I got a jug full of water. Just fill it. Something. I mean, there's.
Just pour water in the hole, please. We'll just jump in a hole or a little pit or something.
Okay.
Let's try and do that, I guess.
We should probably be clear and tell the grung maybe don't head towards the water that the rats are currently digging
No, we do not want to be close to them. As like you see that
Why are you down here?
in.
because
Yeah, why
they
are you
destroyed this surface. There was nowhere else to go.
Okay.
So you had to come right next to the rats?
No, well, no. We saw a great bit of violence happening, and we saw Grommet.
The rats are right there.
We saw Grommet
Yeah.
from a distance.
And you decided to come where there's like 1, 2, a lot of rats.
Break a bajillion.
I can see them from here.
You look
They're
around.
just right there.
You look around the corner. They're just like almost all out of sight, as like only a little bit of them is still sticking up while they're digging. They go, yeah, but Malaria said she would protect us.
And Ma, how are you planning on doing that with all these assholes?
Hey,
Listen, they did not. She means I think he means the rats.
The rats are assholes.
They didn't attack us. Everything's all right.
Hey, wait. Weren't you supposed to be watching over that little girl in the woods?
Listen,
Todd's friend?
What happened?
a
Oh, we put-
meteor. A series of meteors came down.
Yeah,
I'm gonna need the
Well,
full-blown, like...
Well, we all saw the meteors, but what happened to the little girl?
What happened to the elf?
Let's just say her little feet couldn't carry her quick enough.
then you should have.
You were charged with her protection too.
It was her or the
So I'm
grungs.
curious, how close was the meteor to you when it fell?
I had gone and started doing some research in town. She had gone back home to finally what we called home, was just a place in the inn, trying to get some rest. When...
You let her go back there.
No, in Brigsenberg. I'm not a monster, Todd.
That's debatable.
I mean, knowing Dad, I think you might be.
I fist bump Kite.
Kite returns the fist bump.
Knowing my own actions these past couple of weeks, I might be. I don't know.
yeah.
Kite goes to fist bump Todd.
Absolute fist bump. Except the hard neutrality of my good and evil deeds.
I'm sorry we couldn't save everybody, Todd. But I thought that the grungs, considering they were underground and it's all I could reach in time, should have known the news before they all got wiped out at once.
I don't think anything can kill off all the grungs. They're a bunch of survivors. I just look at them in a pool, like trying to make a little pool or something.
They're just like splashing each other. They're just like, hooray!
Little heroes, every single one.
This is
I don't think it's possible to save everybody, or probably even most people right now.
Which is why we need to put an end to this nonsense. This is bullshit.
Well,
Kill all squids.
while you have Grommet, their golden grung by your side, you might be able to convince them to fight along your side.
The grungs?
The grungs.
These guys?
I mean, they've been through enough. I don't think I want to watch one die.
I don't know. Like, I kind of trained a bunch of guys that would be good at that. And these guys aren't it. Like, I don't know.
They're not the guys.
I don't think so.
These are
I
some.
mean, I would have helped them, get ready for this shit. But, I was kind of crippled for a while. Could do stuff.
You were strokified.
Yeah, speaking about strokes, what's wrong with her? As they point over to leave.
Oh,
She
needs a nap. She needs
don't
some
feel
milk.
so good.
several naps.
No, but
She
what
also-
impaired her like this? What gave her this?
Hubris.
When I last saw her, she was not in this kind of condition.
So
Well, that's what
she
happens
tried
when
to...
you snort anthrax.
Yeah.
I'm pardon me. What?
Yeah, you guys'
you heard
crazy
that
gift
correctly.
just about as nonsense as that move there. I don't know how it happened, but she decided it's a good idea to snort a dead body's ashes.
Yeah.
You're telling me
I'm apparently the worst parent in the world.
this container, as she holds up the dirt, was all ashes, and she
There's some ashes in there now.
huffed
Yeah.
Anthrax's ashes. She huffed your father's ashes.
Yes.
To be fair, she didn't tell any of us what she was about to do until she just said, "Hey, let me see it." We were like, "Okay, be super careful," and then she huffed it.
And died.
Just went right for it.
Little, just a
Yeah.
little.
It was awfully shady too. Like it was some kind of evil compulsion that my mathematic mind can't comprehend.
I'm gonna be honest, my mind isn't as mathematic, and yeah, that doesn't make any sense. I don't know why you would do that.
I don't know. It seems like the kind of thing my dad would compel someone to do.
I hate how much sense that makes, actually.
It's because I've seen it happen as well.
Seen what?
Your father
You've seen my dad try to make people snort his ashes before?
No, to convince them to kill themselves.
No, I thought you were talking about snorting people's ashes, because Anthrax did that like twice.
Yeah.
Wait. Let's
What?
get this really quick. You said that you've seen Anthrax convince people to kill themselves before?
Of course.
What do you mean, of course?
We were
Me and
part,
she's part of
Nova-
the
we
death
were part
cult.
of the cult.
Vecna cult.
Of the Vecna cult. All growing up.
All death, all the time.
Swear. He would always have these silly ideas to go to mountainsides and speak to people like he was a ghost, playing practical jokes on them when we were young.
No, he actually did that.
He did that.
Thrown
He
out of-
killed a lot of teenagers.
He fulfilled his dream of what he wanted to do when he was young.
Of killing teenagers.
Killing
That was
Well-
my dad's dream.
We used to set up booby traps and stuff like that. And then talk like we were...
How fondly you're remembering this.
You always remember the most fun you had when you were a child.
I mean,
Anyway, so how are we dealing with all these rats?
As you see...
You know what? I got a question I just need to ask you, Todd, real quick. Just get this on the air. How much of the Kool-Aid are you drinking compared to these folks?
Not as much, I think.
Aren't you a
Okay.
lawyer? Aren't you a sensible
Yes.
person? Yeah.
I am a lawyer, sir.
I mean,
That
yeah,
did-
so, you understand
I
the
think
law.
he's trying to ask you, how much of are you starting to dip your toes into this Vecna nonsense?
Yes.
I only know about as much as what Dad told me.
Okay, but my question to you, Todd, are you choosing to pursue the life your father led?
Not particularly, no.
You know what? I can work with that. Okay.
I mean, look at where I got him after all.
Will you continue to do your podcast once this is done?
I don't think there's
Take a
anyone
bar
alive
test.
left to give me a bar test.
Exactly
There's
my point.
There's other places. New Hawk, he's got a mountain. There's got to be a bar guy there.
How do you know about the bar test?
I don't. I don't know what the hell he's talking about. I mean, there's a bar at the bottom of the mountain.
Yes, there is. And there's a castle. There's a castle at the top, apparently,
What?
of a mountain.
Yeah.
There, where?
An ice spire. Anyways, you guys have found malaria and a couple of the surviving grung, who have also broken the surface to come down here.
Well, for what it's worth, I'm glad that the Grungs still somewhat made it out of there. For what did.
Us too.
Let's
This is pretty
let's
shit.
continue on.
This is still pretty shit, though.
So
Yeah.
the thing, we asked the rats who their true master was, and they started drowning themselves in order to dig. Do we stick around to defeat the true master, or do we head towards what we suspect Victor's castle is? That way we can find his phylactery and destroy it, so we can finally be rid of this bitch.
Well, if we wait for the rats to do their thing, they're probably going to make a hole so we can get down there. If they don't all drown.
Do we tell the rats?
Hold on.
No.
Is that not a body of Victor that's laying on the ground?
Maybe somewhere within the flesh pile that is rats digging.
Yeah.
There's
There's a body.
No, he kind of.
There's a body over there.
Yeah, the big rat man.
Not
Thanks for
not
the
that
radio.
one. And they look over at the one that like Evan shot in the battle, or like shot
Oh.
pre-battle.
Oh,
Yeah.
I figured that it was part of the pit that the rats were making.
Oh, they're digging through the water there. Well, yeah, but it's not like right where they are. But as you can see like where 800 rats are digging, you can start to see like that's more becoming a big hole instead of 800 little holes.
Right.
They're all starting to make like a actual hole together. It's becoming massive as they are all working and digging together. All of the water is beginning to drain downwards as well.
Where's the dirt going?
The dirt's just getting kicked up to the sides.
Where the hell are we standing?
All the water's draining down towards like the
We-
center
we
where
gotta-
they're digging. Like,
Yeah, it's
wouldn't
funneling
it
down.
be harder for them to dig because then they're gonna start drowning in like a
Drag
lot
me.
more water?
Yeah.
And they're gonna go deeper in the water, and then
I always thought it was gross.
Don't think about it.
physics.
I dead drowned rats and stuff.
Will, you watched enough anime to just be like, just let it go.
Fair.
Something. The more they,
I mean, after a certain
more
point, the dirt that they're
the water
removing is going to
absorbs.
make a wall of sand and dirt around the edge of it to block the more water from coming in.
They're just
Anyway,
digging, man. They're just digging, man.
Yeah, that's the Victor body. Why?
the victim.
You know what? I'm gonna go over, retrieve it, and just drag it back. Fuck it.
You go.
I would go help.
You guys go and grab this carcass and begin to drag it. As you can see, like that part that you blew through the middle of them, you can see that this body is just that individual that you had seen so long ago, Evan, his original self. You can see how much of him has just been dried out, and he's just become this shrivel of what he used to be. You can see like through like the rippings of his robes here, you can see like those like bits of tendrils and that purple that would have been running through his body, as if he has been like mutating at the same time. But you guys drag him back to the party.
And then I'll check and see if he's wearing anything that looks important.
Loot.
It doesn't really. This looks like it was just like another one of these bodies that he was wearing. But she looks over to you guys and goes, "Why don't you guys ask him some questions?"
Oh.
Because I don't know how
That
to do
even
that.
work? Hold on. Let me get my incense and let me get this stuff out of my bag. All right, speak with Dad.
Wait. Let's have Malaria ask the questions, because he probably hates us.
That's fair.
Oh, he's gonna know.
Lyria,
that
you do it.
No, I want nothing to do with this man.
Does he know that?
Is he gonna know about me?
Yeah.
Just know
I don't.
that you hate him.
Oh, I don't think anybody likes him, except for his follower rats.
Yeah,
Okay.
but they're not people.
Ma, if you're all about this whole undead cult thing or whatever, why don't you want to talk to this guy? He's a lich or whatever the fuck he is, right?
Right.
So,
Unless you think that because both of you share some necrotic similar backgrounds, that
I think what she's getting at, though, Todd, is
for some reason.
she, I'm pretty sure is part of this little plane we're living on, and if this collapses, all the secrets in the world that she could ever develop from this is not going to help her. So, our priorities first.
I don't know. I don't trust her.
You know what? Fuck it. I'll fucking talk to him.
Oh shit.
Speak with Dad. Go.
You see that speak with Dad actually works because he has not been dead for very long. As the body rises upwards and is hovering, you can see like a glowing green energy out of his eyes as he speaks to you all. You bunch of bitches.
We should see it.
You fucking. You fucking.
Sorry, Lucius is what?
Actually, you're the bitch.
You ruined everything.
Yep.
That's what I
That's
do.
pretty much, but it's also your god lied to you about how all this was going to play out. Where can we find harmony?
Harmony was a visage. I have been harmony. The people above would not listen. They needed some kind of angelic vessel to make them believe in something greater. They needed to believe that it was to
I
come.
told you, Don.
Yeah, because remember he transformed from Harmony.
We knew that. We knew that already. Yeah.
I think he meant Zealanthia.
I did.
Oh,
That's what I meant, but he went with it, and I was like, dang it, I said harmony.
Son of a bitch.
Motherfucker.
Where is Zealanthia?
Tom, you knew that.
Zealanthia is past the third core.
The fuck?
What the fuck?
He's deep within those realms' inner surface. He is part of the ties that hold this realm and others tangible and together. The fine little tendrils grasp these universes and hold them together. Between him is the separation of all of their collapse. Defeat him and collapse the realms. Tick-tock.
She leans over to Kite. So does that mean that Tentacle Boy is Zealanthia? He specifically said
Yes. We've been operating under that assumption this whole time, Nova.
Okay.
Yeah.
The 8 Taltor. Like,
I'm going to make it to where the
no, not
corpse can't hear
Taltor.
me.
The big guy. Sorry, not Taltor.
I'm going to walk away to where the corpse can't hear me and don't think I'm asking it the question. Like, did it tell us to destroy the Zealanthia and it will cause the collapse?
Yeah.
Isn't Zealanthia like eating universes or whatever?
Wants to do that.
Some horrible, dumb monster, dumb piece of crap monster thing, piece of crap.
Piece of shit fucking gas.
Well,
Are you guys saying this
We'll be
off
quite honest.
rip? Like
No,
right at him?
No, like he walked away from him.
Okay, because he
walk
can't
away.
move anywhere, right? So it's just...
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah, no, he walked
He's
away.
just stuck there.
I love that this is like the Jeopardy, and it's like, is that your final answer? And you guys are just like, no, that's not the real question. Like,
Well, Ron specifically said that we're walking away from the body.
I know.
Well, Kite's not. Kite has to stay by the body.
you walk away as you see that the grungs are like jabbing the body with like sticks. He's just like, stop doing that. And they're like, haha, you're dead.
You're dead.
If we don't ask him the third question,
Keep doing it.
generate, right?
Okay.
Not necessarily. He'll just stay like this for like 10 minutes.
Oh, damn.
Hey, Victor, where's your phylactery?
Oh, shit.
He can lie, right?
He is
Yes,
not obligated
exactly.
to tell me the truth.
And he goes, what's in it
Actually-
for me to even give you a hint towards something like that?
Look, that's another question. You have to answer us, I think. That's how it goes.
This
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to enter.
We need an answer.
Not the truth, Filippo, you have to
No,
answer.
he can answer our question with another question. There's no.
Oh, really?
there's no
Oh,
rule that says
okay.
he has to answer it.
We are obviously going to.
Or there's no rule that says he has to answer it truthfully or like give us an actual answer to the question.
I can skate around it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy shit, guys! My whole house is like flickering because my lights are going in and out. I might lose power.
Okay.
Oh no.
That's what
Oh
happens.
no.
Necromancy at home, kids.
Yeah, Victor just started shaking the fucking walls. Ghosts in the walls, bitch.
So out of character, is there anything else you guys can think of asking him or offering him?
No, he tried to make a conversation about it. He said, "What's it worth to you to even get a hint at where it could be?"
Yeah, but we can't ask him another question about it, or else he's just going to drop dead.
That's not a question.
Yeah.
He's trying to like make a conversation. Like, what would you guys give to even have a conversation to get a clue?
I mean, the only thing
spell slot.
that we know that he wants ultimate power. So if we destroy Zealanthia, who's the next thing for him to kill? But that doesn't give him a reason to tell us where his phylactery is. Or what his phylactery is. If we know that, we hold the secret to killing him. So what is worth us holding his life in his hands that we could and would give to him?
How about this, Kite?
If he wants to exist the universe
Kite,
anyway,
I feel
it's
like there's a fine bit in you that is a part of a gambling man.
Oh, son of a...
Yeah.
Alright, out with it then.
Listen, you're supposed to be the mad wizard who's supposed to take me down. And now, I'll agree. You can do it. But if you don't win this, your soul will be mine. It will get trapped in my phylactery, and it will be devoured.
You're gonna have to fight my sword for that.
Yeah.
That's true. His sword does currently want Kite's soul.
You see that he just like... He is being like commanded from the dead, but he's just like, make this deal with me. We'll flip a coin for it. Your soul versus my soul.
While Victor's talking, Todd's gonna like take a pebble and like put it up his nose.
He can swat this shit. Does he swat your hand down?
Wait, he's got arms? Oh wait, that's right. He doesn't have arms, doesn't he?
Yes.
He's just a little frosty right now.
He can use his
The way
body.
I see it, Victor, we already beat you once. We beat you twice. You hopped in the bones of a dead god and we beat you again. The way I see it, every time you pop up near us, you're just gonna get beaten again. So, my offer to you, quick end. You don't gotta watch us beat your god. This big calamari looking fuck. You get a nice peaceful end.
Peaceful end, or watch the destruction of everything.
Everything that you've worked for. Picked apart by a cat, his kid, and 6 of his best friends.
If absolute destruction was the end, then this is all that I worked for. You all were just pawns that helped me. You all just helped advance it along even faster.
Nova's gonna turn to Evan and quietly say, "I just called his assistants."
I couldn't hear you.
Oh, Kite just called us his best friends.
Oh.
No, but focusing on the positives.
Nova definitely doesn't have ADD issues. I hear what I want to hear in the conversation.
Fact.
Because when the rifts happen, all those attached will have to die. And it won't be quick, and it won't be painless. It'll be a long tear in all of the fabrics.
You've been right about so much this whole time. Nah. I'm not gonna cut a deal with a dude I can just stab to death.
Not only that, but think about it this way, Victor. If we win, you're shamed for the rest of eternity, knowing that you couldn't beat us, that even with all the power and all of the universe, still couldn't get it up. And so, once we win, we can give you that end, so you don't have to live in shame by your own hand.
He's already dead. Okay.
And then if we lose, we're not going to lose without putting our lives on the line anyway. If we lose, we'll die trying. So there's no way we're going to lose.
A wizard who's come so close to completing everything. Does it really mean anything if his quest is not complete? It's a question I have not asked myself. I've always thought forward. But if progress is stumped, does all of the previous work really matter?
Here's a question for you that you can finish pondering the rest of that existential crisis on. What happened to your god Lumoria? I've heard a lot about her. Haven't seen her.
Yes. She once came with all of your archangels. I dragged them down to the depths. I let them believe that I was helping them. I was one of them, prepared to go up against this this crisis that they knew about. But little did they know that I was on Zealanthia's side. I dragged them down to the depths and watched them get crushed, one by one. But it's that old wizard, that old man and his sword. They stopped us from ripping her apart. She is still down there. He is still trying to invade that barrier he made. She's still down in the depths with him.
Well,
Last
I
question,
think
guys.
I found our objective then. Let's go have Lumoria try and take care of Zealanthia.
Sounds good to me.
She can't be all that strong if this fucking jobber beat her, but...
Well, he, you know...
He did have help.
Played a
He
part.
did have... You know, I will admit, he did have help, and if one of your allies were to turn on you at the last possible second and smack you in the ass with a meteor, yeah, that'd probably do a lot of damage.
Oh, it was such a good feeling watching them go down every step forward. The grin on
Anybody got a question?
The grin on my face would only get larger. So, Kite, my offer still stands. Flip of a coin, your soul or mine.
How many questions do we
Yeah,
got
don't
left?
cut deals with losers.
One?
Yeah.
Okay.
It sounds like if I'm such a loser, this would be an easy win for you.
I'm hungry.
You died how many times to us?
Death is not the end for me.
Twice.
We'll be one day, and we'll be there to put the final nail in the coffin.
Back to Kite. flip of a coin. We can make it as easy as that.
The only reason you want to make this deal is you know you can't win. So
No.
let me ask you our last question.
It's supposed to be you versus me. That's what is the matter.
Hold on.
If one of us is to truly win, let it just be fate. Why let anything else divide us?
You really think you could beat me in a fair fight, you fucking loser? And that's my last question.
Oh, no. I thought I got a better one, but okay.
You got a better one? Go for it.
I put it down right now.
No, no, you're right. No, retract that. Better one.
Okay, go for it.
I'm just gonna lean in real close and go, does your mom know if you're gay? And, like, spell releases.
And he goes, I'll tell you where my phylactery is.
Well, I guess it was good.
I'll tell you now.
No way.
Do it, end me. I won't answer this question, just end me.
He suddenly becomes Mr. Meeseeks.
Yeah.
Existence is pain!
I just want to die.
Just ask the last question.
You see that the body begins to go limp as all that energy goes back out of it, and Malaria looks at you and goes, "Is that really what you needed to ask him?"
Yeah, I feel like that was an appropriate one.
Sometimes it's about sending a message.
Yeah.
This man is wrong that he was going to make us his bitch, and now we've turned that table effectively, I'd say.
Oh, good. He sounds like he was a real problem for a long time for a lot of people.
Yeah, probably.
You live here. Did you notice that?
Well, he never really came down to Boneport. So there's that.
It's just like
Question for you, Malaria.
Mm-hmm.
Question for you. Can you cast the spell Legend Lore? I don't know that spell. I don't know how to use it.
Legend lore?
Yeah.
What's that do?
The fact that Alex
It lets you know
question, it means no.
Probably not.
It just lets you know about stuff.
What level spell is it, though?
6th.
Oh, fuck.
Doesn't mean that she can't.
Is that a sly way of trying to figure out how powerful she is?
No,
Well,
you're
no,
trying to
we
find
know
out a
she
powerful
mind blanked
secret.
somebody.
Yeah, you're just trying to find out a powerful secret about someone. That's what this essentially does?
Yeah.
Yeah,
essentially.
the more renowned or famous or something of it, or like of legend it is, the more information it can give up.
It's the, hey, I need to find this MacGuffin spell.
That is neat. But, no. She
Okay.
is unable to.
Well, if he was going to destroy my soul using his phylactery, it had to be here somewhere, right? Right?
If he was able to obtain it, he would have to bring it to have it devour it.
Yeah, and he couldn't do that if he's already dead. Like, he can't... The spell only brings him part way back, not all the way. So,
I'm gonna check his pocket for a coin.
His pocket?
Yeah.
You go to look in the body's pocket, and you do find a single coin.
Hey,
It is stamped, as you can see, with like a village in the background and the wording of Grimwatch on it.
I pull
Oh,
this out. I was like,
coins made.
maybe he was trying to this coin flip. And upon thinking about that, I kind of just throw the coin down and like, oh wait, maybe I don't want to touch that shit.
You've already touched it.
I want to pick up the coin and I want to do a detect magic
On the coin?
on the coin.
It feels magical. But it doesn't feel like it has like a superior amount of magic in it. It might hold like a little bit of something.
Like a coin of spell storing or something?
Not quite. Like it might. I'm not going to give it away. But it contains a little bit of magic in it.
Not any particular school, no particular level of spell, just a little magic. TM.
I don't know what category of magic I'd even put this in.
How would we figure out what kind of magic it has?
So, if it were a phylactery, it'd be necromancy.
Oh, I know that. Oh, I know
magic.
that. But that would be a heavy amount of magic. You would feel that. You would feel it. Yeah, it's not quite like that. This feels like it's got a little bit locked away within it.
Type tests for magic by just like licking the coin.
You get that little magic zap.
Yeah, it's magic, all right. All right, let's sit here, take a break for a minute while I identify what the hell this is. What's our next stop? Are we going down to fight the spaghetti monster, or are we gonna go beat Victor Grimwatcher's cheeks again?
How long does it take for him to come back?
Well, that's hard to
Whatever he
tell
feels
because, like,
more or less.
yeah, like usually, from what I understand, liches sometimes they take 100 years to come back, and this guy came back in like an hour and a half.
You can tell that he is very strong, and like something has granted him an immense amount of power that allows him to come back very quickly.
So if he comes back that quickly, what are the chances? And his like respawn point is his phylactery. What are the
His
chances?
respawn point has been right next to us at least once. When it should be a phylactery, but he just pops up next to us sometimes.
So does he? So does that mean he would have some sort of like teleportation spell?
Oh, he's definitely done that.
For a high level wizard, that's probably a very that's an easy one to tell.
Boom. Okay. I was gonna say we could at least guess proximity based on how fast it takes him to get to where he needs to go. I mean, my gut tells me that it's in his castle because it's at the far corner of the map, and it's a pain in the ass. It looks like on the map to get there.
So what I was saying before about the map is I'd love to explore all the map, but I'd really like to just like. This is what I said when I sent the map. It was very much I want to keep this like there's the lake, there's Deep Roy, and that's pretty much it. Everything else is like wasteland. Mm-hmm. As much as I'd love to explore the rest of it, I'd like to get through it. So that the rest of it is wasteland. So would've, could've, but we won't.
Well, his phylactery is definitely not going to be in Detroit. I have a feeling his phylactery is probably down there with Zealandia. If it's even on this plane at all.
He said it was in the third core. And the
I have
rats.
no idea what that means. I'm gonna be straight up honest with you. I have no idea what that means.
Surely he wouldn't mean like the core of the planet.
Yeah, he would.
Yeah, you.
So how would we even attempt to get there? I mean, the rats are digging, but that seems awfully futile.
I don't know. Maybe to Hollow Earth.
As you
What's
look
hollow?
up and see hundreds of feet between a very hollow part of this level and the crust above.
Maybe. There are a suspiciously large number of caves.
I mean, if you told me there was like another 2 layers of hell of this bullshit, I'd believe you.
I mean, we lived in sewers and caves, and then, not surprised, there's more sewers and caves underneath that. So,
Well, Gromit, if you had to get to the core of the Earth, do you know of any sewers that are deeper than where we're at now?
no,
Yeah, what's the deepest tunnel that you know of?
I don't know. Do I know any? Like deep? I don't think I was that good at it. Really
No,
deep.
you only lived on the crust. You guys are on like
Yeah.
a new deeper level that you never knew was just. You guys never dug a hole that just like led into the planet before. You never hit that deep.
No, this is just a
I-
theory. A
Okay,
growth
well,
theory.
I got a theory, and I'm gonna walk back over to the rats and see what the kind of progress they're making.
You go to look back over at the rats, and you see that there is actually a giant hole. No liquid remains. And you look down. This is maybe a 60 to 65 foot hole in the ground. And you see that it just goes straight down. And it is just pure black.
Wow, what a hole.
I pull out a copper
It's like, hey, guys.
light and just toss it down.
Is it the coin?
Yeah, just not the coin I had from Victor, just a random copper coin.
You see that you take a random copper coin and you toss it down. And it just like goes out from your vision into the straight darkness. And you hear it continue to fall. And fall. And fall.
Oh, that's deep. Also, this detect magic's taking why.
Right, you said you guys were going to take a bit of a rest, so your detect magic goes off, and you can tell that the kind of magic is a type of memory you can kind of feel is within the coin here.
I want to do something dumb.
How would one tap into that?
I ate the coin.
You eat the coin, like you put it in your mouth?
Yep, I just put it in my mouth.
Why would you do that?
It feels like it's got like a lot of sand on it because it was in someone's pocket.
Because Anthrax isn't here, that's why.
You like roll this coin around, but it feels like it's holding the magic inside.
It tastes
What?
like pennies.
I thought that was gonna work.
Like dirty pennies and sand.
I thought that was gonna work. Now
That
my
bolsters
mouth
your
is
immune
ready.
system.
You kids don't eat enough dirt nowadays.
I agree.
I wonder if what would happen if I cast dispel magic on it.
Smell magic? Well, it would get rid of the smell of the pennies.
Dispel.
This smell.
It's
This
enchanted
smells
to smell
nice.
like pennies. Victor's just into that kind of smell.
Maybe give it to Todd because he's a necromancer, right?
No.
I am not a
lawyer.
necromancer. I am a lawyer. I
Yeah.
was haunted by my dad and therefore had a few necrotic spells, but I am no longer haunted by my dad. I am an aberrant mind sorcerer now. I'm just weird in the head.
God.
And
You were always weird in the head.
he lets others feel
Yeah,
that
but
same
like
pain.
more weird now, like Eldritch Abomination weird now.
He lets others
thought-
feel that same pain.
I might be able to activate it since it's necromancer magic. Oh shit! Malaria.
Yes, dear.
Don't call me dear. How would you feel about holding this and if it opens for you?
Why would a coin open for me?
Because you got that undead magic, right?
Well,
How would you extract the memory from this coin?
you'd probably get rid of the barrier that stops you from listening in on it.
I cast Dispel Magic on the coin.
You go to dispel the magic around the coin, and you see like some kind of bit of glimmer comes off of the coin, and it feels now like all of the ridges of the coin are able to be felt. It wasn't all super smooth, and it feels like you're able to like tap in and like if you like listen in on the coin while holding your eyes closed, as if it can kind of play something out for you.
It was like a magical conch shell.
You hold it up to your ear and you hear the ocean.
I hold it up to my ear, and I hear a bitch.
Pretty much.
Victor, what do you got to tell me?
You close your eyes as you begin to see the image of a place you have never been to. Grimwatch. You see that it is this small village. You see lots of people out at a bar, all toasting. You see that him and his beautiful wife are together. And you see that everybody here is living in harmony. People are enjoying great food. And you can see that there's moments of this, like, fulfillment to this entire village of people. Flashes away again as you can see like his wife kind of disdain to him as he closes the door on her and goes back to this book. You can feel that he's like feverish about the things that he found, but he doesn't want her to know about. You feel that moment where it's tense, where she's knocking on the door and he's flipping through the pages trying to get the new knowledge down. Another flashing memory happens. It's here that he has some kind of offer from the great being. He's all by himself in this moment, but he looks over and he sees an image. Something almost like the size of a postcard. Somebody painted an image of him and his wife out at the cliffside. And he holds it close to him. He flips it over, and on the back he begins to write. And he goes, "Whatever happens, whatever I become, I always loved you." And signs Victor Grimwatch. As he takes it and he signs the deal, another flash happens and he goes down, and you see that he's looking up towards a giant monstrous eyeball as he goes to give the offer. You see that he also hands the photo over, and it seems like there is some kind of binding between him and this photograph. And that's where the image from the coin ends.
What kind of coin is this?
It's like a gold coin.
Okay, I pocket it.
Of course
The
you do.
Canadian
Of course.
penny.
It's rare because we got rid of it.
Yeah, so it is very precious.
It's a 2-cent penny.
You flip it over and it's got a maple leaf on it, which is real on a penny.
Yep.
Hold up. You mean those Canadian pennies I have at my shop are worth something?
Probably.
Yeah.
They got rid of it a few years ago.
Probably
Hmm.
dollars. Like dozens of dollars.
I have seen pennies trying to be sold at hawk shops for real.
Yep.
And pawn stores.
I have one that has a King Edward on it, so that might be worth something actually.
Maybe. Yeah,
That
they
was
literally
from
stopped printing the penny,
Well,
guys.
that was from 1914. So
Yeah, I've seen
you know.
pawn shops trying to sell
Maybe it was
pennies
King George.
for like $2.
Maybe it was sixth. Yeah.
Did the woman on the portrait look sick?
His
Something?
his wife? No.
Yeah.
No, she did not look sick. But you got this image in your head now about him making some kind of deal, and that picture being very important to a part of it, or the postcard.
It's just like I have a feeling it is down there with Zealanthia. And I think it's a postcard like this one, and I minor illusion the
postcard.
Postcard.
Well, I think we know what we need to do then, huh? Question is, do we have the courage to do it?
Ferb, I think I know what we're going to do today.
We're gonna jump down a big dark hole, aren't we?
We're absolutely going to jump down the big dark hole.
And like all the grungs look over and they go, "No, 10 more minutes, please!" As they keep splashing each other.
Wait, are the grungs better at digging holes than the rats?
No!
No, we have to use tools. We're not that good.
They will eat the dirt.
Oh, okay.
Did we take a short rest?
I'll give you guys a short rest in this time for sure.
Wait, hold on. So the grungs want to come with us?
Well, will you have us?
Are you sure? Like this?
Absolutely, we are not sure about this. But you are the golden grung, and we are to listen to you.
Oh, jeez. What the hell's jeez? Anyways.
No matter your decision, we will follow.
Well, I don't even know if I'm ready to go. I'm almost dead.
Well, after a short rest, you probably got most of your health back, if not all of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you guys want to take a short rest right now, I'm down for it.
Okay. Yeah. Just give
Yes,
me a second.
please.
Then I'll think of something and talk to the grungs.
Sure. You guys
But I'll
want?
roll short rest.
If you guys want to do that, I'm just gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
Alright.
Then I'm also gonna arcane recovery, because why not?
Because why not?
I'll get back 2 of my 3rd level spell slots.
So I can take a total of 1d8 plus 2. Well, I'm going to take it all because I need to.
Get beefed, son.
It's not fucking working.
Man, you've been struggling with D&D Beyond lately.
It's fucking. I don't know. Yeah, it's not doing anything. It's not. Fuck it. I'll do it auto. I'll do it analog. I'll fucking do it myself. Three, 4.
Well, you saw that video I sent you, Will.
Yeah.
Split your lungs with blood and thunder. When you see mighty Bale. Break your swords, splint your shields, men. If you wish to prevail.
That's metal.
Yeah, it's Mastodon.
It's Mastodon.
Why?
Yeah, Mastodon.
Whale! Holy grail!
Be right back, guys.
Yep.
I love that whole album.
Yeah,
Kelly,
that-
Mastodon has an album that's literally Moby Dick.
Yep.
The very first song on the album is "They Call Me Ishmael."
Yeah.
Oh no!
Dun, 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 dun.
Those first three chords, I thought you were gonna start singing. It's not unusual.
No.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, fuck. New Hawk's gonna be fucking full. I rolled 2 12s.
When you see
the white whale.
All right, how we doing?
We're
Pretty good.
nerding out to some Mastodon.
Pardon me?
We're nerding out to some Mastodon.
435.
They have an album that the entire album is the book Moby Dick, and it is one of the holy grails of metal. It is so good.
You know the song, probably, Alex. Blood and Thunder.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
we
hey, they're coming to Orlando.
They opened for Ghost in Toronto.
I'd
I
also
got
like to
seen-
say that we're going to use some of our sponsor money to allow Kelly to be our now appointed last game
narrator.
narrator. Yeah. Kelly, you down for this job?
You can't afford me.
Wow.
She's like, you want me to sit there and rewatch 4 hours of footage to narrate you're crazy.
Did you not have fun doing it this time?
It was fun, yeah. Yeah,
And now you get paid.
there's always that terrible self-consciousness of like, good God, my voice is so loud. I have got to remember to stand further away from the phone.
Oh, when you're listening back?
Yeah,
Oh.
the sound of your own voice, fucking torture.
Yeah, I hate the sound of my own voice.
Fuck that.
Hey, some people enjoy listening to us, so
Yeah, because they're not listening to their own voices.
that part's also
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
Mm.
So when you hear your voice on a video, on like a video, you're like, "What the hell? I sound like that?"
And then you realize that everyone else always hears it that way.
And it
Yeah,
sounds
like-
normal. Yeah, it sounds normal to you. It's just like, yeah, that's
Yeah.
what you sound like. It's like, that's not what I sound like. It's like, you absolutely do.
Yeah, that's definitely
Which is more insulting than anything anyone could say ever. It was fun.
Well, you did a great job at it.
Well, thank you. You ran a great session, so you made it easy. So it's a full time.
Well, it's only for 4 hours a week, so.
So you pay out, right?
Yeah, we're going under that. What service jobs do you do? Like that what's your guys' federal limit or federal minimum? $2.30, something like that.
No, that's only if you get tips.
Yeah. You get tips for this, but nobody tips us. So
So she can't be a tip-based worker if you're not collecting tips.
we are collecting tips. It doesn't mean people are tipping.
No, but that definitely means you're not collecting tips.
But we are.
You're not.
You have to compensate them up to minimum wage if they don't make enough to cover in tips.
Fact.
We're
So
like,
even though you
we're like a startup.
can't accept tips,
We're like a
if
startup.
no tips are being accepted, it doesn't count.
We're a startup, so just believe in the project, and we'll get back to you.
Oh, so she's an intern now.
Yeah.
So like I get paid in exposure.
Exposure dollars.
I'm not interested in internet exposure. That sounds like something that's a crime.
Look, one of the perks of working with Alex is that occasionally he'll buy a pizza. Not for you, but he'll buy a pizza.
It's definitely happened in the time that we've all been together. I'll tell you.
You know what? Perk is that every once in a while he gets on like US Grubhub and sends me a sandwich. That counts as a fucking tip, and I accept it.
Oh no, I need to get this. I need to get a food app called Grubhub.
Friday at 8:00, just like, hey, did you order this sandwich? Like, no, but my boss did. My DM did.
Oh yeah, I got DoorDash. I got DoorDash, but
He really didn't like you last session, so there's Dijon mustard and barbecue sauce on it.
Oh, fuck. Delicious.
ugh.
Wonderful.
That's a weird mix. Like
That's what I
mustard-
mean.
That sounds like that's something that you would have on like a barbecue sandwich. That's some pulled pork deliciousness.
No, it's one or the other.
Yeah, you
not
can't have barbecue
both.
sauce and mustard. Those are two.
But you
Like,
can have on both.
no, it's not.
Because there's mustard-based barbecue sauce.
Yeah, she's
I
starting
mean,
to sound like
yeah,
the people from
I-
Saturday, Connor, where people are demanding their fucking mustard.
Well, yeah, you should have bought mustard.
No,
matter
I just
what.
told them they're
You
wrong.
don't- No, you just get the mustard. I would have brought it home and used it on my fucking sandwiches, but you didn't.
I
You
did,
don't eat, you're selfish. You think about yourself.
and we had a great time. I'll be honest.
Jeez.
I was selfish, thought about myself, and we had a great time.
Yeah. Yeah, and all my wings won. Because I cooked them all.
Yeah, on Saturday we did barbecue all the wings. Like we each did our own flavors. Connor had 2 flavors and I had 3 flavors, and everybody loved Connor's tandoori wings like the most out of all of them.
Nice.
But then Connor counts them all as the wins because I was host delegating and Connor ended up cooking all the wings.
Yeah. I mean, all your flavors you just bought.
Whatever.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. And the
You didn't mix any spices.
the tandoori won.
Yep.
He's back.
I'll make it in Texas.
Like it was a landslide win.
Yep.
Have you guys all done short rest?
Yep.
Uh,
Is Leaf
Yeah.
feeling any better?
are we talking or anything
I
with
short
people?
rested.
Yeah, she has her HP up, but is still exhausted.
Nova's gonna try to contact her god about anthrax again.
Ring, ring, hello, God.
It has been a short. You did do a long rest in between that time. So, give me a religion check.
Newhawk doesn't know how to meditate, I don't think.
What else does he do up on the mountain?
Clean garbage.
Purple dice. Come on.
Maybe Newhawk goes to Nova. See if we can talk to Taldor. You might actually answer you.
Well,
14.
14, you try to reach out and kind of contact your god here. Again, there's not a massive response back. You feel like his essence has moved on. Like the answer you're getting is maybe his essence has moved on. And he doesn't seem peaceful in his new existence. But he seems a bit frantic. You can tell that his soul is still living on somewhere. And there's some frantic part to where he is at.
Well, like Victor ate him?
No. Like He's doing something.
I'm getting my legs back.
There we go. He's frantic. Yeah, he's busy.
No matter how far or how fast he climbs, it's never enough.
Live to win till you die. Then keep going when you die.
So yeah, you can tell like his soul wasn't ever just like taken away or eaten, or it never like went to any realm. You can feel the answer that you've received is it is somewhere, and it's frantic in this moment. So it means that his like being lives on.
So he's too busy for me.
Your god can give you a sense of an answer. With a 14, yeah, it's like a sense of an answer.
I'm not sure what that sense of an answer.
Gods
Like, if I-
be busy. Yeah, they're giving you like a little toe in the water.
He puts you on hold. You hear jazz.
Your call is important to us.
Thank you for
Please hold.
thank you
Please
for dialing 1-800-God.
Ilmater cares for your patience. Please hold.
You know,
10,906 in line. Estimated wait time, 7 centuries.
Your
know,
set has been canceled. Goodbye.
Yeah, it gives you like the hard static hang up.
whole time I this man not available. Can't reach him.
You should try talking to Taltor. I'm just telling you.
Have you tried turtle religion?
Does Newhawk want to go try to contact him?
I'll try meditating, but I don't know how. See,
Amongst meditation.
that's not an action, but if you want to do it for story's sake,
You can try to contact you can try to like contact outer beings with religion.
I would show but I'm obviously not very good at it.
So Newhawk sees what Nova's doing. She has like a piece of jewelry that she has, and she's like clasping it, trying to like get an answer and trying to like cut off the rest of you guys and everything to try to get this ethereal contact. And Newhawk's just like, I can definitely do that, and grabs a rock and walks away.
don't I have like the tablet that I got?
No. The tablets are huge, and
Okay, well I'll think about. We didn't get to keep the marbles, though, did we?
No, you don't keep the.
No.
You don't get to keep the school ground toy.
Okay.
Yeah, you just go and
All
grab
right.
like a rock off the ground, and you're just like, I'm gonna pray with this.
No, I get 2, and I spin them around in my hands like those.
Oh, like meditation
Tiny-
balls.
Yeah, those meditation balls.
Okay.
All right.
I have no clue if you have any modifier to religion.
I have a +5.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. That's 15.
15. You try to make contact, and you also get this little bit of a dabble. You can feel like their existence is there in another plane. They do not feel frantic. You can feel that they have a calm essence. And it's weird enough that it feels like they are watching you. It feels like they're watching you, but from afar.
Okay.
But he's definitely dead.
Oh, well, I know that. He told me.
New Hawk, thank you for visiting. I am dead.
You say that every time.
I feel like I need to restate the obvious. Wouldn't want you thinking I'm alive and can know. Fuck that.
Well, yeah. I was going to go on vacation at your mountain, but that didn't work out.
Yeah, if you want to come here, you're also gonna have to die.
Yeah, I don't do that.
It's one of those you come and never leave kind of mountains.
Yeah.
So you aren't exactly able to gather any answers from that way. Does anybody else want to try to reach out to anything or do anything else, apparently?
No, I just stare menacingly into the dark.
Still waiting for that coin to hit?
You know what? Fine. Kite's gonna make a prayer. Well, I mean, he can't pray to Saloon anymore.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
I don't even know what God Leaf believes in.
I don't know if she's believing in much right now. She's on the...
Well, she just has an oath, so she has to believe in something.
That's true. She's like teetering on death.
Okay, he's gonna pray to Mistra.
Right.
Dear Mistra,
What
I
kind
know
of...
I've never prayed to you before, but please don't shoot me in the face for fucking this up.
What kind of...
I'm kind of looking for guidance on how to find a phylactery so I can kill some dumbass lich motherfucker. And again, please, not in the face.
What kind of object are you using?
Like a spell focus.
Are you saying this out loud?
Yes.
You've probably
Can I
tried to
say
like...
the same? Hold up. Can I say the same prayer, but with the shooting in the face for him?
But please, hit him in the face.
And I'm being serious.
By the way, I rolled a 6.
Dad.
Do you say a
I
six?
rolled a
me.
total of 6.
That total of 6.
Yes.
So you said you were trying to use your spell focus?
Yes.
I got a 23 on religion.
You were just saying for him in the face?
Same prayer he's saying, buff with that, yeah, to him.
Get him in the face. Sounds like there's still some unresolved Jaddy issues there.
Right, because like you're holding your spell focus here as you see that it begins to vibrate and move here, and you think that you're actually making some kind of contact when it isn't you making the contact, but it is it making contact with your face as your spell focus flies up and smacks you in the face really quick before landing back in your hand.
Yeah, probably deserve that.
It hurts. My whole body hurts.
That's what you get for trying to snort someone's father.
You got hit in the face.
I'm glad my suffering can make you laugh.
So did you answer my prayer or your prayer?
It's truly a father thing for your child to laugh at your misery. It truly is.
It truly is.
So Evan, you're still looking down this hole.
Yep.
As you look into the gaping darkness here, it's finally that coin sounds like it hits. And the sound of it finally reverberates back up for you to hear it. It is so soft and distant. But it doesn't just sound like a flat. It sounds like the ricocheting sound of water. Like a small splash.
Like, okay.
You know when you like throw a coin into a fountain?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Okay.
But what to do with that? I just look at everyone as they're bickering and they're trying to pray to their gods. I'm just sitting there trying to figure out All right. How are we gonna fucking kill the core of the planet when we're on the planet? But that's pretty much it.
Yeah, how are we supposed to save this world if by destroying its god we destroy the world? But I mean, if the universes keep collapsing and merging with each other, it's gonna destroy that world anyway.
Those are good. Those
You're
are
not
good.
right. You're not wrong.
Like, it's gonna destroy all of the worlds, all of the universes.
Well, sounds like a noble sacrifice. We'll finish it off with us, and we'll destroy this, and hopefully it'll be the last one they collapse.
Why is our sacrifice gotta be noble? Let's just do it out of spite.
I don't know how Kite doesn't have a tattoo of that word yet.
We had rings. He made rings at the end.
Rings.
But I don't even know how he doesn't have a tattoo
I mean,
somewhere.
I don't have a ring, but I'd like a ring.
I don't trust any to be in this world. I'll throw that out there right now.
Like, I feel like Kite's one of those guys who would get like a forearm tattoo of that. Just pure spite.
No. If Kite had
It's
a
because I got
tattoo,
to see a look, and then as you cover first, like, of course, I had to shave it.
Yeah, he shaves it up down
Kite-
just to show
if
it.
Kite got a tattoo, it would definitely be on his chest somewhere. And it'd probably be something like, if it bleeds, it can die. If it can die, it's not a god. And if it's not a god, it pays taxes like everybody fucking else.
That sounds like a back tattoo, sir.
Maybe.
Because that's a big ass back tattoo.
Mm-hmm.
Only if you write it really big.
Where am I?
I feel like you'd want to make a statement. Don't tell me I'm not wrong, because you would.
Yeah, he's a petty bitch.
Would anybody else like to do anything in this time? The grungs are having fun in the water. The rats are completely out of sight and have made this giant hole in the ground. The tendrils that are reaching the other surface are still there. And you guys have a massive hole.
Gromit wants to talk to the grungs.
Okay.
Yep.
You see that they're kind of splashing each other. They're like, oh, this is so much fun.
Is it?
Oh, Gromit, sir. Our Golden Grung, our leader. How are you?
All right. I mean, we're going down there. I'm going down there.
Are we going down there?
Do you want to go down there?
Do you honestly want to go down there? Like, do you realize what you're saying? Like, I know we've been through a lot of shit with rats and stuff, but this is, like, worse. Much worse. Way worse.
Gromit, you are the most noble grung that has ever lived. You ventured out to go do what you needed to do. You didn't just follow all the orders, even though they were scripted for you to follow the orders. You went against them. We will follow whatever you have to say, Gromit. Whether you wish for us to try to burrow away and make a society and try to find the train with other grungs, or if you wish for us to fight till the end by your side, we will have courage in our little hearts.
Damn. Have you guys ever been in, like, a fight?
Well, we've had to defend ourselves against ratlings every now and then.
Okay, where's your weapons?
They look at
Here's
each
a gun. Here's a gun. Here's a gun.
They all get
Kite
handed.
produces. 6 guns.
As they all take 6 rifles, and they're just like,
Oh, you're gonna need
Shit.
bullets too.
these are
And just, like ruffling through his bag and just pulling out bullets. Here you go.
These
Here
are-
you go.
these
There
are
you go.
way better than the rock knives we've been using.
Hey, have you used them before?
I'm sure we can learn.
Yeah, just like this. The kid just like blows a rock in half like that.
Oh my god!
Okay, I need to make sure. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna set some stuff up.
Okay.
And he's gonna set some rocks up, and he's gonna see how well they can shoot.
It's like training kids how to shoot pop cans.
Yeah.
There's 6 grungs here, as they all like you like they were
They
rifles.
give a 21 grung salute.
As you see it,
4 of them.
because they were rifles that you made, right? Like it was specifically rifles.
Evan? Was it Evan?
No, it was Kite. Kite like got all these guns,
Yeah.
right, Kite?
Yeah, he used fabricate.
Yeah.
And he made rifles. It was specifically rifles. So I feel like rifles
Yes.
are really big for grungs that are small creatures. Like like really big. But you see them all starting to practice as you're kind of going over with them on how to do this, how the gun functions, how not to jam it, how not to kill themselves, how to get prepared for recoil. And Kite, I feel like, is just watching the mayhem as he's given grungs new toys to play with. And yeah, for sure, we can spend more time definitely just teaching grungs how to shoot guns. This is a great use of time.
I gotta know
That
these
they're ready.
guys want to go, if they're going to go into the abyss or not.
Right.
This is not the last hurrah for the entire species.
You see that like they're firing off a bunch of these shots at these rocks and keep missing. But it's finally, one grung finally starts to get the hang of it, and you see that like the pop can rock finally gets struck. And he goes, Master Gromit, I feel like I'm invincible. I am prepared.
You're not.
I am prepared. I am prepared to go into the abyss with you.
Do it again.
He holds the gun. I'm gonna actually make an attack roll on a rock.
Proof it's not luck.
Say it's 15.
Yeah.
15 up. I got a 14. He shoots right past the rock, just barely.
One more time.
You see another grung shoots. 15 right on. He just chips the edge of the rock there. And another grung stands up. I've done it, Sir Gromit. I am prepared as a soldier to be by your side.
The other 5, are they good? What the hell are you guys doing?
You see that they're like looking through the gun. One of them is just a pure natural. Holds the gun up, perfect form, shoots the rock.
Oh shit.
Another one has their gun jammed. The other ones are missing. And the other one is also missing. So you got like 2 good marksmen out of 4.
Okay.
They're gonna have to do.
Yeah. Hey, you two, what are your names?
Oh, one of them's there, and he's just like, "Well, you know me, Gromit. My name is Slippy."
What are you doing here? You don't have a leg.
Oh fuck, that's right. He didn't have a leg.
It's been horribly crushed.
He now has a peg leg.
He's here. No, you see, like, no, he still has the leg, but they've like he's He's
It's
got
like cartoon logic, and it's like a floppy thing. He's like,
yeah, but they've done like the Forrest Gump bars on it, so it's just stiff. And it's like there's also bars like under the feet, so it's basically like a cage for his leg.
does it make any sound, or is he still really sneaky with it?
I don't think he's gonna be a sneaky grung anymore.
All right.
Another one, the one that shot the gun really well. He's like, my name is Zamu.
Damn.
Yeah. Another one stands up with his gun and goes, I am EU.
You.
Another one stands up.
Let me guess, your name is Pu.
The other one stands up and goes, you're disgusting. My name is Everstrong.
You look ever weak.
Okay, prove me wrong, man.
And then
Damn.
the last one stands up and goes, my name is also not PU. It is Sing.
La 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 la.
That's 4.
That's
Oh,
a
there's
bad
7.
joke that I've been hearing all my life.
No, there's
Blame your parents.
8 on the train, but with us currently, there's only like 4.
Oh, it's 4 here.
No, there's 6.
six here.
6. Yeah.
There's 6.
Slippy
Oh,
Where's the other 2?
and the
right.
last one goes,
Slippy. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's one more.
there is one more. And he goes, my name
Dippy.
is Boing.
That's a good name. Strong name.
That's a strong drunk name.
I've lost every arm wrestle I've ever had.
Yeah, but
Must
how do you
suck
jump?
up.
Times are tough.
Okay, so who are the 2 that were good?
You are going to die first.
Slippy and
Zamu and Slippy.
All right. You two, do you feel like you are up to it? Just know this is probably a one-way trip.
Yeah, to send them to hell.
Exactly.
Well, I like
Yes.
the energy.
That's what I'm talking about, motherfuckers.
You goddamn right. As one of them, like, one of the other ones stand up and they're just like, they don't have gun safety. That's something you guys haven't done. And they're just like, yeah! Like the gun that gets pointed at all of you.
Ooh. Wow,
Evan
that's
doesn't flinch.
Right, Evan, you're gonna have to help me give these guys a rundown on
Yeah, I
gun
grabbed the
safety.
hey, these I don't have PPE on, idiot. Get this fucking point.
Oh! As he, like, points at
The only thing you need to know about gun safety is always pointed at the enemy.
Exactly. That's the first one.
Okay. Is there anything else we should know?
Yeah,
Don't pull the
yeah,
trigger
keep your hand off the trigger,
unless you
man.
want to
Until you're
shoot.
ready to
Hands off
shoot,
the
don't put your
triggers.
hand on the trigger.
Oh. It just feels so natural to have it there, though.
No,
It feels like it's a place it should be.
like
You know what's also natural? Death.
Hey, listen, we know enough about that.
honestly, yeah.
Don't rub it in anymore.
Okay, so are we going down the deep dank hole? The dank rat hole?
Yep. Slippy, I'm working with us. You four.
No,
try to make
do you
contact
think
with
you
the
have
train.
enough room on your back for like 7 rung?
7. Grandma's trying to talk the other 4 to go back. These fucking idiots are gonna get themselves killed.
They're just. He's like,
It's
all right,
no problem.
you're gonna take 2 of them and send the other ones back, and they're just like, well, if all the rats have left, and their oracle has been slowly depleted, we should have a safe trip going back to the surface.
Yeah. And if you get in contact with the train, yeah.
Is there
Hey.
like is there a name I should use to flag down the train or something? Is there a
Hey,
sig?
Kite is. I'll be talk to the cat.
They go
Papers
over,
are
and you
away.
see like
Papers
he's.
are
You see,
his train
you've
whistle.
very recently just told them about gun safety, but his hand is completely on the trigger, walking towards you with the gun pointed, and they're just like, "Oh, we're supposed to talk to the cat," and 4 of them are walking towards you like this.
Okay, give me those guns back. You can't have those.
What?
You're not allowed
No!
to have those. You're gonna
What?
keep pointing guns at me.
You know what? You
We're
know
trying
what?
to
Here's
talk
what
to you!
Slippy, sorry. You should stay.
Like,
And
stay with
because you're the
them?
golden one, stay with them.
But I'm.
Because you got common goddamn.
Listen, I think they'll be okay if we just. You take their guns. Can you give them knives? Do you guys have knives? They're really good with that.
Yeah,
I don't have any knives.
we had knives.
We could really do with.
I'm
like-
gonna give one of these guys the
Oh, no.
train with Carl.
Oh no. This is not something I can stab someone with. I want to
No,
trade this back in for the
summons
gun.
train.
Can I trade this
They
in for the gun again?
This is how you flag down our train.
But can I trade this for the gun?
No.
No,
Okay.
you
Listen,
gotta keep that.
listen,
That's our ride.
Okay, I grab him and say, look, you take this whistle, and you call it. You get on the train. Get on with the rest of everyone else. The other 3 grunts that are left. Okay?
Okay.
Got it?
Got it. Got it, golden grommet. I understand.
Good. Don't trade it. Don't lose it. If you die, one of you pick it up. You got it?
They all look at each other and they're like, "Yes, yes, golden grommet, yes."
The rest is up to you.
The mission,
Yes.
the mission is to get the whistle to the train
You use the whistle to get to the train.
and to survive.
You have to blow a whistle.
We will blow the whistle. We will survive.
Exactly.
In this moment, the grungs look very determined. They've just gotten an order from their golden grung, which isn't something that's happened in such a long time, it feels like. They feel like they're prepared on a mission to do something great.
Or one of you will eventually become gold too.
They'll what?
If I don't come,
Oh, if you don't come
fine.
back?
if I don't come back.
Well, we don't get to choose who turns gold. You just do.
I didn't. I was brown and shit. Ugly.
But I think
I'd say he's a nice hard orange.
Yeah. I was turning orange for a while. But now I'm fucking yellow.
and it was
Ish.
all yellow.
Alright, kids.
You
Let's
see-
get around.
you
Let's
see-
get ready to jump in a fucking
So which
hole.
grunts are up? Slippy and Zamu?
Yes.
We're
Okay.
casting Featherfall, we're just jumping.
We're gonna cast Featherfall and we're gonna jump down.
Okay.
Well, I'm not. Well, Gromit, your leg. How are you gonna jump down? My leg's all fucked too.
Get up, New Hawk,
Who's New Hawk?
the turtle.
Hello, New Hawk.
Hey.
Is it okay if we ride on your back?
Yeah, that's fine. I don't even notice it.
Fantastic.
Just don't shoot any guns around my head.
Do you see that Zamu has already like started like getting in like crouching positions and lay down positions, and he's just like, I love this thing.
Did you hear what I said to him?
I hear
I
everything.
like the idea of like this grung gets into a sniper position and he's like, "This is my rifle. There are many like it. There are 11 like it, but this one is mine."
I was born for this.
Squeeze the trigger.
Yeah. Yeah, you can see
Oh, man.
When you kill the enemy, Slippy.
he's just got this
All
fucking
that
tunnel.
being recoil.
He's just got this tunnel vision. He's just like, oh yeah, how you like me now? And he just like pretends like he's gunning down rats.
Would you stop that?
Oh, my bad. I was getting a little into character. Sorry.
Yeah, don't get in character. I want killing machines. That's good, but you don't get too cocky, kid.
Is it okay if we modify these?
Yeah.
All right, good.
Yeah.
Because I already did it. And you see that he's already taped a knife to the end of it.
That
Where'd you even get
That's a
that?
good idea, actually. Wait, hold up. That's an actually good idea.
Wait, where'd you get the duct tape from?
That guy.
Evan,
I'll look
As Evan's like been looking down the hole.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the cue. We're gonna fucking just
So you
take
didn't
care of
give
this
it to
shit.
him, You just took it from him. It's like,
Yeah, he's just like ripped off a piece of the tape. Just strapped it
Damn.
to his gun.
Zamu's good. Zamu.
Zamu!
Okay.
all right, everybody, line up. Let's go.
The grungs.
Time
You
for
want to- no,
dynamic entrance.
You see that the grungs
Okay.
climb onto his back. Onto Newhawk's back as you guys all go around the giant
Oh,
circle.
everyone wants to know when I meditated. I have a feeling that Tarku and them are watching this, so let's make this look cool.
I mean, you heard the man.
Hey, as Zamu reaches out and he goes, "Hey, who's the guy in the armor?
What?
He also has a very big gun." He points over to
Me?
Evan. Points over to Evan. He's like, "Hey, do you have any like cool goggles I can wear?"
I'm just like, not really. Hold on. And I'm gonna check my inventory real quick.
It's okay if you don't.
Yeah.
Hold on. You know what? It's dark down there, right?
He looks down the
Fuck.
hole and he's just like, "I can't see anything."
Yeah. I mean, I got a pair of goggles that I'll give him, but they're just like basic goggles.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
not the goggles of night.
You're right. He just puts these goggles on and he's just like, "Oh yeah, it's time for bloodshed."
+2 motivation.
Damn.
Yeah, exactly. I just write +2 motivation on it.
He's
Boy's
feeling
feeling
inspired.
Great.
What's that Beastie Boys song?
Smoking in the bathroom?
No, the one that is always like Sabotage.
Oh,
No. Dun,
that's what
Dun,
he's ready to do.
dun, dun, dun.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
I can't get it.
You guys
So
all,
yeah, let's paratrooper down.
it's like the last time.
Mm.
You guys prepare
So,
yourselves, and you guys
I
all
guess
make.
purple.
Anybody else casting it?
Cast it on the people around me. How many are we?
Well, there's 6 of us.
And how about the little ones?
Nobody tried to talk to Malaria to come along.
Hey, do you want to come?
Yeah, I'd like to see the bitch who took out Anthrax.
Damn. So much stuff you.
Newhawk just turns around and goes, "It's like, this isn't the first time he's died. This isn't new." Like, this thing.
Listen, when he gets down, he gets back up again. This has been a constant for him.
You're never gonna keep.
And she goes,
Like he died.
"Oh, I know all about that," and uses Featherfall and jumps in the hole.
All right.
What's
Rude.
that
She didn't even
supposed to
hit any
mean?
of. It's kind of rude. She didn't hit any of us. Featherfall on the rest.
It means exactly what you think it means, Todd.
That means they had sex.
Hey, Todd, your parents had sex.
At least
Wait,
once.
they're virgins. They are pure Christian virgins. I don't know what you're talking about.
What's a Christian?
I don't know. I picked a word that sounded neat.
Christy.
Christ. As you guys all jump into this hole, once again, the darkness begins to fill. You guys go deeper and deeper and deeper until you finally find some radiant light. It's here that there is what seems to be not the corium water anymore, like the rivering water. You can see that is all splashed down. You can see that you guys are going to land in some kind of bask of water. But all around you guys, there is large shards, and I mean like pillars of corium jutting out of this surface. You can see this is the thing that lights up down here as the green and purple essence shine from it. There is so many of these pillars. As you guys begin to come close to touching down, very much of the area outside of where the pillars are is a complete void of darkness. You can tell that there is a thin amount of water that is retained all the way down here. It is cold. It is very cold. You'd feel like it's, as you guys get closer to the core of the planet, you think it should be getting really hot. But it's actually quite
Super moist down here.
Yeah, it's quite moist, and it is also very chilly. It's not enough to give you guys any kind of like conditions to live in or like to weather against, but very, very much it is ultra cold down here. The corium is the only thing that lights up. As you see down here, that there is no footsteps to track because like I would imagine you guys would have tried to track ratlings because it is all water, but it's kind of odd that there is no bodies when they had dropped so far from the surface. You see like in the landscape here, there is like pillars that kind of jut out and have this light kind of going off, but off in the distance there's a few more of them, but you can see that there is a large pillar, one that's much bigger than the rest of them, maybe a couple 100 feet away.
That's it. There's no way that's not it.
Has to be.
You think we got 10 minutes? You think I could, like, get down one of these big shards of corium and... Yeah.
And what?
Yeah. Oh, man, but I don't have much scrap. I don't think I could make anything explosive.
There's so much potential here.
I know what you mean.
I didn't know like there was possibility of something like this.
Feels like a shame to just leave it here.
You begin to imagine about how much not only firepower this create, but how much help this could have truly done to all of the societies that you have like wandered into. The unlimited amount of energy, power, the sustainability for all of like the civilization's futures could have been powered by this stuff. There could have been a bright, brilliant future for every single person to not have to starve, to not have to worry about even magic being the only thing that they power lights on with, or even fire. It could have been something free for literally everybody. This could have changed every life on the surface before.
I'm just gonna look it over. Does it appear volatile? Like
It's radiating, but it's not like chips or fragments or pieces that you found or like a chunk. It's just this solid, like a solid crystal of it that juts out of the ground.
The amounts that we were seeing before were like honed by Victor. This is like raw corium, right?
Yeah.
One can only wonder, like, what would happen if we were to take some of this and, like, refill the syringes with this stuff? Like, this is, like, pure corium compared to, like, the surface stuff, or is it all about the same, you think? It's like,
It's all about the same,
does
but
Evan feel like the same potency?
it's got like the same kind of potency, but the thing is about it is like
There's a lot of it.
the more like on the surface level there was very little of it. As you guys went deeper and deeper, there's been more and more of it, stuff like that, and now you're kind of reaching like this.
How many syringes do we have?
There's a lot of it. 2 3.
Hold on. I got that actually. I wrote that down on inventory
Like
here.
3 total syringes.
I have 3 syringes, yes.
And I have 1.
4.
Do we want to spend 10 minutes lingering here?
Do we have 10 minutes?
It's quiet.
I mean,
It's quiet.
it's quiet, so we don't have any hostile anything around us.
Mm-mm.
Do a perimeter.
You see that Zamu
Yeah.
just like puts his goggles on and just darts into the night.
Yep.
Damn, that guy's got
So
it.
I'm gonna definitely do some scouting around like the immediate area to make sure he's safe while he's trying to do that.
You see him running and you're just
Probably.
watching him. Like you can see in darkness and he can't, and he's just running around. He's like doing flips and rolls, and he's just like laying on the ground like like he's accelerating his own heart rate and blood pressure, getting all fucking bent out of shape about like his orders.
Is Slippy still there? Yeah.
Slippy's like walking around making sure that nothing's behind the crystals and stuff. Like he's taking it slow. And Zamu's like going nuts and Rambo.
Is there any like slanted crystals that Rob can get up on just to look around?
Yeah, you can climb
Okay.
these and stuff
Oh,
like
he's
that.
doing that. And can he see fucking Zamu doing that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jesus
No.
Christ. Oh, God.
You can see he's like stabbing the air with like the bayonet piece that he's made.
Evan! Would you grab him?
Yeah.
Grab him. Tell him that I need to talk to him.
I mean, I do so. I
And
grab him.
You walk up and he can't see in the dark. And you like grab him while he's on the floor and he's just like, ah, hostile!
No, it's me. It's Evan.
Oh.
Robin needed to talk to you.
You see he takes his hand off the trigger because he listened to the gun safety class.
Oh. But yeah, Robin needed to talk to you, but he couldn't.
Fantastic. I'll go talk to him. As Zamu like comes out of the darkness and like walks towards Gromit. Goes, yes, Gromit.
What you doing?
I am preparing myself for combat.
No, I said make a perimeter.
You did. I'm very
You
new
know
to
that-
this. I'm
Dude, no. Yeah, no shit.
I think I got
I'm
dropped.
just casting fabricate.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay,
I
that's
didn't
what
know
I
that.
was saying. It was like, it means get a point where you can hide behind, but also shoot anything that comes towards us, you know?
Fantastic.
Secure our area. So that's what we want you to do. Not run away from everyone. And do flips and shit in the dark where you can't see. You see how easy that Evan was able to grab you? Don't do that. That's stupid.
He nods his head.
Like, honestly, you live in the sewers and shit. Like, how do you not know to sneak?
I apologize. I will be better. I will
Just
do
sneak-
better.
Do what you did in the sewers, But you have a gun now. Think about that.
Fantastic. As you see, he like goes towards like one of the giant pillars of corium, climbs it like you're doing, and he looks off into the darkness and kind of like lays all the way down where there's barely a glimpse of him over top of the rock, but he has his gun pointed out.
Perfect. Okay, good.
So I have a question, Alex.
Okay.
Can I take a lantern and convert the glass and metal from the lantern into syringes while I'm using the fabricate?
At the same time, because it's not just the same, right? You're not like making like a container. There's also like a plunger and a spring, I said. I'd also like you to make, because I know you can do this, a tinkerer's check.
And if.
Okay. I'm going to say it's not easy to make coils and stuff like that, especially with fabricate. You've seen how they're made. You know the device. Give it to me 14 up. Moderate.
So I got a 6 plus 12.
That's a win. You take a lantern, you are able to melt it down, make the plunger, and you're able to make the coil and the housing for another syringe.
You know, the shitty thing is I didn't even have oil for this because I used the oil to make Molotov cocktails. Like in my notes, it's specifically lantern empty.
Yep.
Where'd it go?
So you have 5 syringes, and you're able, and I'm guessing you're fabricating off of the corium rock?
Yeah.
At the same time? So you're filling it with like the maximum amount? 5 times?
Yep.
Cool. Love that.
I'm sure you do.
I'm sure I do too. The perimeter looks good though, especially for the 10 minutes that you spend doing this.
So yeah, after those 10 minutes are up and I've got a bunch of corium syringes, I'm going to give each of my best friends some drugs.
So you only have...
Here, kids, use these responsibly.
You have 5.
Leaf,
Yep.
Leaf, you get one. Evan, you get one. Nuhawk, you get one. Nova, you get one. Evan, you've got a bunch of these already.
No. You don't make 5. 5 is the total. He has 3. You have 2 now.
Oh. I thought I made 5 syringes total.
No. You turned a lantern into a syringe.
I'm going to give
So you have
Leaf and Nova
the syringes.
the syringes.
Okay.
How do I put this?
Okay.
Sorry, I thought I had enough to give one to everyone.
No, you guys have a total of 5, including Evans.
Yeah, 'cause I got 3.
And you had 1, and you just made 1.
Yeah. So it'll make a total. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. I didn't mean that you took the lantern and made 5 syringes. That would be massively overkill. I'd be really, really giving on that.
Okay, I wasn't going to argue with that.
I know. You're ready to take that and just run with it.
So who are we divvying up our drugs to?
You guys have 5.
I feel like it's good to spread out our ability to instantly recover.
Any voters? Is anyone going to help decide this?
I definitely feel like Leaf needs one.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'll hold on to one just because.
Mm-hmm.
Give one to our girl Nova.
What does a syringe do?
Oh, he doesn't know.
It's long rest in a can.
There are mild side effects at first.
which are hinted to be worse later on.
Nice. So it gets speed.
It's what you need.
When you need it.
Got some heroin to release the hero in you.
Yep.
Should be right up Leaf's alley. She already tried to do a line of anthrax.
Already my
Didn't
vein.
chop that shit up.
Why not just slap this on top of the resume?
Honestly.
Before she was 18, she did ashes,
A line of
cocaine,
anthrax, acid, and fucking
moon drugs.
moon drugs. Don't do drugs from the moon, kids.
But do them from your father. Do what your father gives you. It's just
Look,
like, I'm not a bad influence. I'm not a bad influence. I'm not a kid. If you really need,
he's not a great dad.
kid, if you really
but
need it, do it.
these are dire
Only a daddy says
circumstances.
it's okay.
Yeah.
These are dire circumstances, and she might need a dire dose of cocaine.
Oh my
Okay.
God. Imagine that. Just like a cop turns the corner, just like, what are you doing? My dad said it would be okay, and releases the strap and lets the fucking heroin in.
Low key, though, probably talk to her about like the side effects of shooting up corn.
Yeah, moon
Look,
rock.
Kite's never gone through the side effect. He don't know.
Yeah, you guys have only done one side effect one time, and it was by Nova. You guys can talk to her about that, or you can just roll the dice.
So, listen. You might have seen it when it happened. But be careful when you shoot this stuff up, because yes, it will heal you and it'll let you use your magic and shit in, which is obviously the goal. Keep in mind though, you will be tripping balls real hard for a second there before you get to do that. So you gotta time it right and just, be ready.
Worse.
You try to imagine this, but you look over at Evan, and you remember him with the rat head on.
Yeah, that'd be hilarious.
That's what happened. She, started tripping, and your head just, turned into a rat, and you were just like, are you feeling okay, Nova?
Are you feeling okay?
I'm not saying it's not effective. I'm also saying it's not always a great time.
I gotcha. You're not wrong. Just don't do it in the middle of a fight.
Yeah, this is a medicinal drug that we are using for a specific purpose.
Yes.
Like cocaine.
That you learned how to make from an old man.
Also, like how I learned to make cocaine.
Right. Totally not the problem. And not the solution. But
I mean, sometimes when you need it most is in the middle of a fight, so you can't always pick and choose. So yeah, ideally, if you have the opportunity to do so, don't do it in a fight. But I mean, if you have to do it in a fight, just
do it.
tell people about it first. Be ready to be guarded in some way, so that way you tripping your shit. You won't be able to defend yourself for a hot second.
Okay. You guys.
Don't hallucinate. It didn't happen to me to the point where, I thought that somebody else, I was going to attack somebody else. But, just be aware.
That it could happen if we're not careful.
Correct.
Who did you give the 5 syringes to again?
Well, I got one.
I
Okay.
got one, I think.
Yep.
How do I add a syringe here?
Oh, I'll remember. I'm writing it down for you.
Thank you.
We know what it does.
No, we're definitely gonna give Nova one.
Okay.
As bad of an idea as it is, I feel like we should give one to Todd.
Todd has a bad habit of getting into about as much or more trouble than I usually do. So yeah.
It's really weird. Even during random roll dice situations, Todd still gets his ass handed to him for no good reason.
It happens.
Todd's
That's
character
because
just
of
hurts.
that-
So that's 4. Who's the last one?
You're gonna give it to a grung.
No,
You-
we're
you
not
are.
gonna give it to a Grom.
Combat,
We can give it to Newhawk.
combat
You can't
Zamu.
give either Gromit or Newhawk. I mean,
New Hawk.
yeah.
You don't want to give it to
Let's
Combat
give it to
Zamu?
Newhawk.
Yeah.
Let's give it to
Combat
Newhawk.
Samu.
You can give it to me again.
I'm gonna
Look,
write
if I can turn giant twice, then that's good.
Combat Zamu. I'm
Combat.
I'm writing that down as his new name. Okay, you guys divvy
Let's
these
give
up.
it to Newhawk. Let's give it to Newhawk. Let's give the last one to Newhawk.
Okay.
Because a full heal and the second transformation for Newhawk,
Yeah.
that's big.
Yep. So, you guys are still here. You guys have divvied them all up, and you still have Slippy and Combat Zamu checking, like making perimeter. Everything seems so clear down here that there's no activity.
So, where do you guys think all those rats went?
Down.
Well, there's that altar, like, right over there. I don't see them over there, but something tells me they went that way.
Do you think we should follow?
I don't
Why?
think we have much of a choice.
All right.
You guys begin to make your way towards the giant pillar. You see, as you guys make your way towards it, closer and closer, it seems like the corium itself is massive. It's just this huge, beautifully smooth pillar all the way up. But right down at the base of it, the water begins to like trickle away, and you guys find some ground. It's here that you can see footsteps that overlay our footsteps that overlay our footsteps within the dirt here that lead to what seems to be a carved out, perfect rectangular opening, like a door of some kind, that is like all these footsteps are going to it within the actual pillar, and from there is a long staircase that looks like goes down. The walls on both sides of this staircase going down are pure corium. It is a whole tunnel's worth going down.
Oh, man. This does not bode well.
I mean, let's proceed with a little caution, maybe.
Mhm.
A lot of caution.
Who's leading this group?
Yeah, half pace, guns drawn. Let's go.
Yeah. Combat Zamu, I have the front.
What? No.
You take the rear.
No, maybe not. Maybe not.
I'll take the
I
rear.
appreciate your enthusiasm.
I take the rear. Combat Zamu, deployed. As you see, like
What the hell are you doing?
They will be singing songs of youth for ages.
Look, you
No.
can do great recon. You can move. Like, why don't you?
they will not sing. They will die.
Holy shit! They picked the wrong guy.
How are we such an intense influence in such a short amount of time?
Grommet's like questioning if he's got the right guy. He's at the back. He's got the gun out. You see, he like dips his hand finally in the dirt where the rats walked, and he puts like the dirt stripes on his face.
What does your people do on their free time?
No, we make mud walls and stuff, but I was trying to fix that, and then Jesus Christ!
All right.
I should have gone back with it and made a new culture.
Who's going first?
I'll go first. Okay, I have dark vision.
Do you want to send the cat?
You don't even need dark
I
vision.
also have dark vision.
This whole tunnel going down is lit by the corium.
Oh, cool.
Evan, do you want to send the cat first?
I'd rather not because it's very fragile.
I'll send the armadillo first.
The armadillo?
Yeah, it's just rolling down the steps.
Yeah, it's super fast. It goes to start walking before you just like stop it, do the no with your finger, and you're like in the ball down the stairs. You see that it goes on and on and on down these stairs. None of these stairs look different from one another, but the stairway almost looks like it's completely endless, like as if it goes on for miles. How far away can you be from this thing?
100 feet, and I can switch my senses. So
It's
I've got like
way beyond 100 feet. It just kept rolling.
Well, no, we're following it down.
Okay, so you guys are going to continue going down?
It goes 100 feet and then stops, and then we catch up, and it goes 100 feet.
Oh, okay.
Reach and clear style.
Can I follow the cats? Because I'm good at stealth. And if I
Okay.
have 3 grunts on the back of me who shut up.
Oh, yeah. Hold on.
One note.
What's up?
If you go to the bathroom one more time down here before we go to bed.
You want me to check?
No. Don't close the door.
I won't.
You did that.
Oh, whatever. My bad.
Yes.
Love you too. As you guys continue to try to like keep up with the armadillo making its way down, finally it reaches some kind of end. You can see that it like opens up from being in the ball and begins to like walk on this surface. You can see that everything it walks on is lit up with corium.
Oh boy.
Oh.
This place still baffles me about how crazy beautiful it is, yet untapped.
How it's been so abused to ruin so many lives.
But also to improve so many others.
As you guys make your way down, you finally find the bottom. As you find a large room completely encapsulating with this stuff. It's here that you find 5 tendrils with eyes protruding from the ground and dozens of these large tentacles. You see that they are jutting from part of the corium as if there is a part that's even deeper than the surface that you can see. You can see all the rats have made their way down here, but you can see they all lay down dead. They're all within this large area, and you can see that it all radiates purple and green. Looks like you guys have made it all the way down to a surface of the core. But that's where we'll end the session.
Oh boy.
Feels like we're coming to a close here.
Yeah, buddy.
Somebody's gonna die, and it might be us.
So, how's everyone feeling about it?
Like I
Pretty
said,
good so
feels
far.
like it's coming to an end. Feels like we're dialing in.
Feeling alright.
Speaking of, we need to dial in a couple characters here.
What?
We know of my character.
Oh yeah.
I just need to make him up.
So you're playing a paladin vampire.
Yes, Dampier. Yeah.
Vampire. But I'll probably always say vampire because, because things.
Yes.
Okay.
Smite bite. Baby.
What's everyone else playing? Anyone else like finalize their character as far as what they really want to play?
Connor
I'm
has.
playing the Chrono Wizard.
I just got to restat him for Caleb's homebrew subclass. But yeah,
But what are you? Is what he's wondering.
he knows.
Ron, do you know?
A monk?
No, I don't.
Wait. Oh,
Is
wait.
it the hippo or is it the hippo or the scarecrow?
Is this for Caleb's?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, it's the Lieutenant DeLumbo. The elephant.
Okay, yeah.
The elephant.
The elephant, that's right.
Yeah.
I said hippo, but I meant like Columbo. I don't know why in my head.
What class is he?
He's gonna be Paladin Rogue.
Okay, so what is he going first at level 1?
Paladin.
Oh, baby, we're starting off with 2 paladins. Anybody else want to join the bandwagon?
I believe Will has his set in stone.
And what's that going to be?
I don't know if Will's awake.
I am awake, bitch.
Okay. Well,
You were very quiet, okay?
I was listening.
You have a hard habit of falling asleep around between the hours of 10 o'clock and 11. It is currently almost 10:30.
I also do. This is also true.
So,
What'd you make it?
since you heard it all, what you got?
What you
Okay,
got?
I'm gonna be honest, I didn't hear all of it.
Oh, God, oh my
What are you gonna play?
You
for
just
this
fucking
game?
confirmed what Kelly said.
Oh, what am I gonna play for Caleb's campaign? I can't tell you. Shut up. Fuck off.
Well, like,
Will's gonna play a
He wants
ranger.
to know.
Will's gonna play a ranger.
That's all we
Ranger.
need to know. That's literally
Ranger.
it. If you were
Ranger,
listening, you would
okay.
know. If you were listening, you'd know.
I wasn't. Fuck you.
Go back to bed.
Were you multitasking?
He's falling asleep.
Multitasking, looking at the backs of my eyelids.
There's the
He dreaming of death.
Look, at no point did I hear, "Hey, Will, roll some d20."
You did, but you were asleep.
You were asleep. Todd is dead, by the way. He shot up 4 bits of corium and is officially dead.
He shot up all the corium and became a god. And he slayed everything.
He became something, that's for sure.
We got 2 tanks.
Oh, he came
Awesome.
alright.
Okay, Ranger. What else? Kelly.
I haven't decided yet.
I thought you were gonna go Barbarian.
I know, but then I was looking at. I haven't played really much with Wizard class, and so I was looking at that, and then
Wizard
there was
Barbarian.
no, I'm not gonna double dip. I'm going to learn from my mistakes and focus on just one thing.
Wizard it is.
And then there was a class that I saw in Grim Hollow that was for a dreamer, and that looked interesting. But that's not on D&D Beyond, so I'd have to actually like write out my shit
Yeah.
and
That was painful.
purchase the Grim Hollow book.
Wait, was it a class or a race?
A class.
I think it,
I
The
think it
Dreamer
was
was.
a
Because the Dreamer is a race.
Oh, you went. Oh, that's a race.
mhm.
Yeah, it's like a. I don't want to say an elf. They're not elves, but.
Oh, so it's just a. Yeah, you'll just have some
they're
like.
dwarf. They're
just have
dwarf.
some feet-
I
You'll
think
just
I
have some
read that.
features. Yeah, you just have some different features. That's all. It's not a big deal. But what class are you're thinking? Maybe wizard.
She's,
You only get good at it
I mean,
if you
she
do
will
it.
make her choice when she makes her choice.
I know, but because this campaign is going to go for a while and we're going to get to such a high class, I don't want to start on something and have
Caleb's gonna kill us.
Caleb said he's gonna hyper accelerate us level wise.
Yeah, but still, what level did you say we're going to get to, Caleb?
I'm gonna go from level 1 to level 20.
Yeah.
You're just gonna learn lots. Look at that.
Yeah, so
You just learn a lot.
yeah, you could always remake a new character when that one dies.
Or early on this, if you
If you want a new character ever, you just have to walk out to the space and have your head explode.
No, I get attached to my characters.
Then commit.
I love how Steven and Will were both like, oh, but they'll just die, so you can make another one if you don't like that one. As if anybody in my real life campaigns has ever permanently died.
Oh, we're gonna be such a low level, so the chances we're gonna die.
Wait, why was I grouped into that?
Because you also went like, yeah, but what if they die? Or maybe it was wrong. Someone else did. It was Steven and somebody else.
Man, I actively plan on killing some people in our final fights.
You plan on trying.
I plan on trying. Like, I plan on actively trying.
That's good.
Yeah.
As long as it's all fair, it doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, totally no longer doing D20 rolls in front of the screen. I'm kidding. I will.
What are you making?
It's so weird. We're hitting these 19s and 18s all day.
No, I love, as a DM, rolling it in front of the screen on all my combat rolls, because then the players know it's like I'm not pulling any punches, or I'm also when I stumble, I stumble.
Yeah.
When the dice fall, the dice fall.
And I know you guys aren't like on screen all the time, but I very much, after all of this time, like I said before, there's so many other people that like you actively don't trust their dice rolls, or you've been on a hot streak or something for too long. You guys accept all of your hot rolls, but you also are very accepting of all of your like fumbles and fouls.
But that's the fun of the way storytelling in D&D works.
That's
like
the actual fun. Yeah.
It's literal gambling.
Like, if we never had Anthrax die in the first place, that entire storyline would have never happened.
Would have just ended right there.
Yeah.
And all it took was, hey, do you still want to play Anthrax? want to flip a coin on it? And I proceeded to blight Alex for the longest time.
Don't worry, it's my turn next. But yeah, so we've got 2 paladins, a ranger, a wizard ?
I'm gonna go bard.
You're gonna go bard, so a bard. Steven, what about you?
He's making a chrono wizard.
Yeah, Chrono Wizard.
Wow. I'm pretty even split Marshall's casters.
Yeah, bro, you're gonna be up against some nonsense. That's for sure.
No, that's pretty fair, honestly.
Well, having
like,
all the paladin abilities being split between 2 characters, we can make 2 separate parties that gets the buff.
Yeah, no, and I'm totally good with it. It's like you can have 2 groups that are ranged weapons and 2 groups that are melee fighters very easily. That's really cool. That's a really cool cool party sim.
So what are we initially missing? We're missing a fighter, a druid, a barbarian, a sorcerer, and a warlock. Right?
Yeah. And that would cover every class.
Kelly, do you have any... Oh, and an artificer. Do you have any interest in those classes?
Warlock. Or barbarian, maybe.
Look, Warlock is not a particularly friendly class to start learning magic with.
Well,
What about sorcerer?
Like you're gonna get 2 good spells, and then you're gonna realize, oh hey, warlocks are basically only cantrips.
So
hear me out.
you can
Hear me out. Warlocks are baby's first caster. Like, this introduces you to actual magic casting and the kind of choices you make when picking spells without actually having to commit super hard. Because Eldritch Blast is just there to save you all the time.
And if you went Pact of the Blade, which is like hands down maybe the best warlock, you'd almost be paladin like while having some heavy geared spells. You'd almost be tiptoeing back to paladin, but having some good ass fucking spells on hand.
What about sorcerer?
So sorcerers are just hyper specific wizard. The best way I can explain it is like wizards have lots of options, but sorcerers are autistic. They go for a specific thing.
They really narrow it down, yeah.
Like, you want to do really fucking good fire damage. Okay, then you're going to go a sorcerer, you're going to pick Draconic Bloodline Sorcerer, and you're going to take nothing but fire spells.
They can do lots of interesting things. They can be very crowd control. They can be...
I'd say that still lands in the Bard and Druid ballpark.
I'm not saying they're better at it, but they can be very versatile in it.
The other thing sorcerers do that no other class does, reliably, is they're fast with magic. They get lots of magic in a short period of time.
They can burn it. Like, roll it and burn it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Because where Todd is able to cast 2 action spells in a turn is by Quicken Spell. And then, like, as you've seen, Twin Spell and stuff like that, or Subtle Spell and stuff like that, they can alter the way magic even works.
Yeah.
They're neat. They are neat. And they work based on charisma. So you're all charisma.
Mm-hmm.
You're chitty chatty and you're good at it.
Certain classes, like, what is it? If you go very specific with Warlock, you can basically go, oh, hey, I'm going to use all of my melee attacks using my Charisma modifier. How does that work? I don't fucking know. It just does. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, that's a Pact of the Blade.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you get to be like a paladin that hits with how good you talk.
It's basically how I ran my Samurai Jack character. Seriously.
Foolish samurai warrior, wielding a magic sword.
Holy. Dude, that sword was awesome. Just, oh hey, for every hit that you do, it just gets to have a whole ass fucking extra D4 of damage, like, on its turn. Fucking great.
Alright, guys?
Give me like 10 of those swords.
We all good?
I'm good. I'm ready to run it.
Alright. I think next week we are coming down to 1 to 3 sessions. Probably.
Okay.
I'm probably gonna say 2 to 3.
I'm fine with 3 more. I mean, if we're going down, we gotta put all that character development in as well.
And we will. We will. We're gonna put it all down into the ground, okay, Connor?
It sounds like he's trying to bury us.
Just a little.